rights. I've been called Islamophobe. I don't have a phobia. I'm not afraid of them. Europe is a Christian continent by its faith and by its culture. That is why I'm going to fight for the Christian Europe until the final victory. So help me God. It's against our culture. And the culture is very important. As I told you, we are a Christian country. We don't want hijra in Poland. We don't want Poland being taken over by Muslims, Buddhists, or someone else. For us, Christianity as identity, as our DNA, is very important. And our government has the right to say no. And no one will ever force us to take Muslims, Buddhists, non-believers in huge numbers. But we are helping by sending money because our government is very straight. We have to help in a place of the conflict, in Syria, in Iraq. That's it. Do not force us to do things which our society doesn't want. That's why our government was elected. That's why we have...
Poland, a country of deep cultural roots, breathtaking landscapes, and centuries of history. Known for its strong Catholic traditions and vibrant national pride, it's also a country that's sometimes perceived as being unwelcoming to Islam and Muslims. But is that really the full story? Let's dive in to uncover the truth about this complex relationship and explore Poland's own Muslim community. In recent years, some media headlines have painted a picture of tension between Poland and Islam. Like many European nations, Poland saw debates erupt during the height of the refugee crisis in the 2010s, particularly about accepting Muslim refugees from the Middle East and North Africa. Some political parties, particularly on the right, used anti-immigration rhetoric, citing fears about cultural differences, terrorism, and the preservation of Polish identity. But does this mean the Polish people as a whole hold animosity toward Muslims? The reality, as always, is more nuanced. While some individuals may harbor distrust due to unfamiliarity or exposure to negative media stereotypes, many Poles are open-minded and curious about other cultures. It's important to note that Poland has a very small Muslim population, around 0.1%, which means many Poles simply haven't had personal experiences with Muslims to counter the narratives they see in the media.
Byłeś chrześcijanem wcześniej?
Gnostykiem bardziej.
Agnostykiem.
Wierzyłem, że jest Bóg, ale religie raczej nie były moją po prostu.
I ty się zrewertowałeś na
2 lata
islam.
temu na Ramadan.
A co cię do tego skłoniło?
Mój brat jest od 10 lat muzułmanem, moja rodzina też przeszła na islam. Moja mama, moja siostra, mój brat jestem ostatni. Taka trochę czarna owca w rodzinie, ale
Jakie jest twoje doświadczenie, twoja journey, twoja droga?
jak każdego mi się wydaje, nie jest prosta, jest to trudne. Trzeba się borykać niestety z ludźmi, którzy nie sprzyjają po prostu muzułmanom. Wiedza po prostu jest najważniejsza.
Jedne z
ją-
wartości
tak,
islamu.
Dokładnie, żeby ją najpierw posiąść i żyć w tym, to jest naprawdę trudne.
Jak jest żyć muzułmanowi w Polsce?
Jeśli ma się blisko siebie braci i całą ummę, to jest bardzo proste. Po prostu trzeba mieć przy sobie ludzi. Jak Bóg da, to oni będą... Wiadomo, Bóg też nas testuje, to też nie jest tak, że...
To jest ciągły test.
Dokładnie, musimy po prostu być wytrwali w tym, co robimy i ważniejsze jest mieć to w sercu.
Uważasz, że jest tolerancja w Polsce dla muzułmanów?
Jest, jak najbardziej jest.
Tak bym
Nie
to
wszędzie,
słyszeć.
wiadomo. To wywodzi się z tego, że ludzie nie mają wiedzy, a jak już ją mają, to są bardzo tolerancyjni i szanują. Na pewno jest progres, nie jesteśmy już takim zaściankowym państwem jak kiedyś. Świadomość ludzi na wiele różnych tematów poszła po prostu bardzo.
But here's something that's often overlooked. Poland has had its own Muslim community for centuries. That's right, Islam is not new to Poland. Enter the Polish Tatars, a small but significant Muslim minority. The Tatars first settled in Poland in the 14th century, invited by Polish rulers for their military service. They established communities in the northeast, particularly in places like Bohoniki and Krzyżaniany, where you can still visit historic wooden mosques today. For centuries, they lived peacefully, integrating into Polish society while preserving their Islamic traditions. The Polish Tatars are an incredible example of cultural coexistence. They show us that Islam and Polish identity are not incompatible, far from it. In fact, many Tatars proudly identify as both Polish and Muslim, demonstrating that religion and national identity can go hand in hand. Today, Poland's Muslim community is growing, not just through the Tatar population, but also with immigrants, students, and converts. In cities like Warsaw, Krakow, and Wrocław, you'll find thriving Muslim organizations, halal restaurants, and even Islamic cultural centers that foster dialogue and understanding. So, does Poland hate Muslims? The answer is far from simple. While political rhetoric and media narratives may suggest tension, there are also stories of coexistence, acceptance, and a history that proves otherwise. At the heart of it all is the need for education, dialogue, and personal connection. Only through understanding each other can we break down stereotypes and build bridges for the future. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time as we explore more stories about culture, history, and connection.